Okay, hey everybody, this is Craig from 9 Volt Games, and this is pretty much PAX in a nutshell for us. This is what happened here. We ducked out moderately early yesterday, we just weren't feeling it this year, man, and it wasn't as good and fun for us as it was last year. Now, for those who don't know, last year was our first time going to PAX, so together as a group, 9 Volt Games, we went as just regular non-press people. We just went as regular attendees. So we bought 3-day passes last year. This year we got media badges. You know, we got to go for free. We got to make appointments to meet with all these people, and it was a lot more work than it was fun. And I think that really took away from it this year. I saw myself being in this group of people that I really don't want shit to do with. And honestly, like, I look around and a lot of them, like, I don't know. Like, we're at the Far Cry booth, and we waited in line. While we were in line, Dan was talking to other gamers, giving them cards, telling them to come over. And that aspect, if the line's not huge, we don't mind waiting in it. We had all of us lined up. All 6 of us were all lined up. We wanted to go and play Far Cry 3 together because they were having 8 vs. 8. So we had all of us lined up. We had worked out a deal with these 2 girls who were in line, like, if we need to put you ahead of us so we all get together, or can you go behind us if we all need to get together. And we do that, and, you know, Machinima walks up, and they're Machinima, flash their badge, and the guy's like, alright, so your media, yeah, I'm sure we can slot you in whenever. And the guy's like, no, we're Machinima. And the guy's like, oh, put you right in. So they broke our group up doing that. And, anytime I use my badge like that, the shit did not work. I don't understand, because it'd be like, oh, where are you from? 9 Volt Games. And this is where the main beef comes from. 2K Games. I love their games. I love their company, but they treat us like shit. And the worst part about 2K Games, I got really salty about it right after. I met up with the main exhibitor at 2K Games. I said, listen, man, you sent me an email. You told me that we're going to make appointments for us to play Borderlands and XCOM and Spec Ops. You know, what's the deal? You guys never emailed me back. And the guy said, oh, well, where are you from? And I told him 9 Volt Games. I gave him a business card. He said, oh, just write your cell phone number down on it and we'll give you a call. Obviously, they never gave me a call. And I mean, it was kind of expected. Like, when Rockstar emailed me about the same thing, I emailed them back. And it was about Max Payne, and I might have done that too late, so it's understandable why, but 2K, I emailed them back within the first 5 minutes they sent me an email. So I know I was one of the first people. However, it's just funny when we go up and I'm like, do you guys have like 10 minutes? And the guy said to me, no, we're all full up. And then I see these other people, like, from fucking 1UP come over. And I do like 1UP. I don't want to bash them. Like, 1UP comes over right after me and is like, do you guys have 10 minutes? The guy's like, oh yeah, I got free time, let's go. Like, why the fuck did you just do that to me? Wait till I'm gone if you're going to do that, for one. He'll be an asshole. I was actually very respectful when I was asking for things. I know I don't come off as respectful on this channel a lot. I do bash a lot of people. But fuck 2K up their ass. I even said it as I was leaving. I'm purposely going to wait a week and I'm going to buy Borderlands 2 used. Go fuck yourself. That made me so mad. It wouldn't have made me as mad if they did not email me in the first place and address me as, hey Craig, you and your crew can come by, blah, blah, blah. If they had never done that, I wouldn't have been so salty because we do know our place in there. I even said it, I talked to Ubisoft. Ubisoft was very, very generous to us. My brother-in-law got to play Ghost Recon Future Soldier. At that point we were split up. He played Future Soldier, he said it was awesome. We got to play Far Cry. Most of our group got to go together. I played Trials HD. I played I Am Alive. There was a couple other indie games that they're backing that we did. We had someone from the Frag Dolls. We had Jasper from FatUglyOrSlutty.com. It's about games. She talked to me. Like, they were very cool. They were very welcoming. Like, I went right up to this girl who was working in the booth and I said, listen, she had an exhibitor badge on. I said, listen, man, this badge hasn't done shit for me. I was like, can you just get me to talk to somebody? And boom, the guy who was behind the creation of I Am Alive talked to me. We rapped about the game. I actually got that video on Chris's camera. We'll put that up. And I talked to one of the girls behind, Trials HD. She talked to me. Sega actually shit on us right before PAX. I emailed Sega's PR team and I said, man, you guys didn't send us a PR listing. We really want to get in. We really want to see Aliens. Because Gearbox and Sega is doing Aliens. And they sent me an email back. It was pretty much like, yo, we're full up. They pretty much told me, you're too small. Don't talk to us. We went right to the Aliens booth. I flashed my badge. I said, listen, man. I was told by... I lied. I was like, I was told by Sega to come right by and come talk to you. I didn't even know the guy's name. And the guy's like, oh, absolutely. You're here with the website? Man, we're going to slot you right in. They took me. They took all 6 of us at the end of the day on Friday, and they put us in there, and they let us check out Aliens. And Aliens was great. The guy answered some questions. Angela, I asked him, I said, are you guys going to have a collector's edition? He said, I can't make any official announcements, but we'd be extremely stupid not to have one. That's all he said to me, so clearly they're going to have one. But yeah, man, it's just making me really reevaluate on how we're going to approach it next year. I don't expect to expand and become huge over the course of the year. I don't expect us to overtake any other place. I actually don't want that. I prefer the way that things are being done right now. But PAX looks like it's going to start getting E3, if you know what I mean. It's going to start becoming too big, and they're going to start forgetting that it's about the little people. Like, that's what PAX is all about. PAX is about the players. And it's not so much that if they said, listen, if I was like, I want to come check this out, and they're like, listen, you got to get in line like everybody else. Like, it's all, you know, this is about the people, blah, blah, blah. Regular attendees and media should mesh together. That I wouldn't have been so upset about, because we were regular attendees last year, so we know how it feels to watch someone get cut in front of you. It's just the fact that they turned us away for other people. Now, if they're all about the people, they should be catering towards people who actually aren't being paid. I don't know. I know it's coming off as complainy, but just don't give a media badge if we're not going to get media rights. You know what I mean? And like I said, I know our place and everything, but it just pissed me off. I think next year we're going to go as regular attendees. I will say this, though. We had a lot more fun up in the casual console play, like the free play rooms. I took out Mortal Kombat, man, and I had Mortal Kombat running for like a straight 45 minutes. Just had random people come and sit down. We played Mortal Kombat. Dan and Matt did that. They did that Ultimate Marvel. They sat down and played that. The next day, Dan did Street Fighter AE before the tournament. He had people come sit down and play with him. He did training. And then we got Smash Brothers, and we just went nuts for like 2 hours of just playing Smash Brothers, eating Cheez-Its. It was great. I think that was actually the best part of PAX, was actually the console free play, because you meet all these new people, and it's a really cool experience. So in that sense, we actually got to see PAX in a new light. But I definitely suggest that portion for people. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching.